I'm so liking the fact that we're already deep into the conversation already.
It's like we're having an embrace meetup right here. It's really good.
Absolutely.
Same
But
energy.
I'd like to point out what they've just mentioned and kind of elaborate. Anxiety is how to cope with, deal, and manage anxiety through creative outlets. Welcome to, as I say, another happy, exciting episode of Humans on Happiness. Introduce to you our happy humans for today. Starting off with the beautiful lady, Julia Erwin.
Hello, hi.
And a fine gentleman, if I may say, Pat Flynn.
Thank you.
Anxiety, right? Very much a part of the society around us. It's absolutely normal to feel anxious, and we are going to get their versions of what they think anxiety is. It's not a sickness. It's not a disease that you need to go to the doctor to unless it gets extreme. It's very much normal to experience or witness anxiety. That it's an emotions that you feel naturally, and human beings, as human beings, if you ask a psychologist, he or she will tell you the very same thing, that these are naturally occurring human emotions which human beings were built for. However, what's important to note, what Julia mentioned, that it's circumstantial, right? It could occur at any point of life, and like Pat mentioned, that there could be triggers, right, out of our control, out of your control, which could trigger that feeling or emotion of anxiety.
Yep.
What is your idea or definition of anxiety?
Something you can't really fix or cure per se, but I think it is something that you learn to cope with better.
Manage.
You learn to manage it better.
Yeah.
I think it's natural that we're going to have some experiences that challenge us and some experiences that are more organic and easier for us to achieve. So when I think of it in terms of that, it really becomes more controllable, and I feel like I have more agency over it. Yeah.
So, would you be able to shed light on what could be some of the real symptoms of anxiety?
I try to look at it from another person's perspective.
Yeah.
So, say put yourself in someone else's shoes. So, say you're working at a petrol station. It's 3 a.m. There's scary people coming in the door every 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Some of them make you feel a bit uncomfortable. Some of them speak very aggressively to you. How do you deal with that situation?
Right.
You don't know how you're going to deal with it until you're in that situation and you're experiencing it. It's like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? What happens if someone becomes violent? Someone becomes like really aggressive towards me? Do I call the police? Do I scream for help? What do I do?
So if I can broadly categorize the symptoms that you've talked about, would be uncertainty, fear, and inner stress.
Not being able to breathe as well.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. When I get really anxious, like I just stop breathing. Like I cannot breathe. It's just, I'm so focused on this negative thought or this anxious thought. Like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Like, I'm just in survival mode. Like, how do I get myself out of this situation?
Sure. So this was us kind of identifying the problem or kind of bringing into light what anxiety is all about. Is it prevalent in the society around us?
Yes, very prevalent. A
Yes.
lot of people mask it really well and hide it really well. But yeah, there's a lot of it going around.
Definitely.
Is it something to be ashamed about, or is it something to be embarrassed about?
So yeah, I don't think it's inherently a shameful thing. It's just that maybe our society kind of values extroverted ability to kind of be really social, or to be really go-getting, goal-setting and achieving things. So unfortunately, a side effect of that, I guess, can be when you're not achieving things or able to do things that you think everyone else can do, you do feel shame, you do feel guilt.
So yeah, I think that this goes out to the audience and to you as a viewer, that all of us have a role in accepting that it could happen to us, it could happen to anyone around you, and when you do see it happening, when you feel it's happening, accept it, lend a hand, lend an ear, lend a shoulder.
Sometimes all you can do is just listen to someone.
Yeah.
Like, give them your time, listen to what they have to say, and just be there for them.
Correct.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
And that's what makes people happy and yourself happier as well, right? I mean, if you're helping someone out, that helps you feel good about yourself.
Definitely.
Any hacks, habits, or tips or tricks to help manage or cope anxiety when you do undergo or experience anxiety?
It's okay to ask for help too.
Absolutely, 100%.
It's okay to say, look, I'm having a really bad day. I'm not feeling good. This is why I'm not feeling good.
Yes.
And I'd like to talk about it.
Right.
It's okay to talk about how you feel and what's going on. Yep.
I think that's the starting point. That before you go seek help or before you reach out, it's very important for you to be sure about why is it that you're feeling anxious. Anxiety always has a trigger, and then once you're sure of that, then reach out saying that this is why I'm feeling, I need help, I'm not feeling too good. I think that helps. And what you guys mentioned, right, what's helped both of you is that creativity, change of circumstance, change of scenery, getting into stuff that helps you divert and distract your mind from that situation or circumstance.
Connecting with other human beings too that have similar issues,
Yes.
and knowing that you're not the only person
100%.
that is going through something like this right now. You're not the only person that has mental health issues, that feels isolated, that feels really anxious in
Right.
social settings. There are so many other people out there like that as well.
Right.
And they're more than happy to talk to you about it. They're more than happy to share the experience. And you are not alone if you feel that way.
It's also about channeling energy, because I know if I'm really anxious, I can fidget, I can have a lot of energy that I need to expend. So channeling it into creativity, writing, singing, music, guitar, any kind of creative outlet or something that you really enjoy doing.
If not, just find anything constructive. Lego, I think Lego's easy. Play Ludo or whatever, right? But yes.
Some Lego sets are really hard.
Yeah.
Some of the bigger ones, yeah.
Or puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. I mean, we could find a list, whatever works for you, whatever you think could distract your mind. Talk to people, like you said, right? Reach out, listen to music, or try to do something that kind of gets your mind off things at that point of time, while it gives you that time and that space to kind of deal with it and kind of, understand what it is. Wow. So guys, we've been hearing a lot about how Embrace is an integral part of your lives, both of you. What is Embrace? Talk to us about Embrace.
Embrace was started by Samantha Brunskill. Yeah, she started the mental health support group for people with bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder or whatever mental health issues people had. And I don't think we'd be standing here right now if it wasn't for her. So I'm very grateful for her for starting this group and delegating the coordinator role to me. And yeah, we meet up every month, sometimes twice a month, and have a very genuine, honest and open discussion about our mental health, about our mental illnesses, about our positive coping mechanisms.
It's really just been eye-opening, and it has allowed me to kind of be authentic. We all come together.
Lots of mental health professionals as well.
Yeah.
They're in our closed group. So yeah, there's lots of support for all the different people in Wagga.
They're all.
And is Embrace the only such group in Wagga, or are there others?
No, there are others as well. We are very grateful for the other mental health support groups in Wagga for all the good work they do. The Murrumbidgee Men's Group, Walk and Talk. There's also Wellways and Headspace and all the other Like Mind, all those different mental health organisations. They all do a great job, and we're just trying to increase the awareness of all these different mental health services in Wagga.
And the support that someone experiencing any such issues in life or circumstances in life can reach out to, right?
And Patoa's really helped me with that as well. The Buddhist group, like getting to meet so many different people from so many backgrounds. It's definitely had a very very positive effect on my life and my awareness of how multicultural a town Wagga is.
Yeah.
So Pat, Julia, from Humans of Happiness, from Cultures of Happiness, a big thank you.
Thank you.
And lights out.